be lying. Don't you try it, no. You really shouldn't play with fire. Put it out with water, but now you're drowning. There's been a whole lot of trying, whole lot of crying, whole lot of telling me I should be dying to be like you, but I don't wanna be like you. There's been a whole lot of trying, whole lot of crying, whole lot of telling me I should be dying to be like you, but I don't wanna be like you. Cause I could do better. I could do better. I could do better than that. And you should know better. You should know better. You should know better than that. You're telling me I should go places. You're telling me that I'm too lazy. You are the one that is going crazy. Yeah. Cause you can't even hold your own, but you always know what's wrong with everyone else. How is that? You gonna have to call your friends, tell them that you're gonna be late, cause I'ma need you to explain. There's been a whole lot of trying, whole lot of crying, whole lot of telling me I should be dying to be like you, but I don't wanna be like you.
Hey. I'm just, so you can do this with me. Welcome to Through the Fire podcast. I'm your host, Erica Alston Buck. If you've been here since Dating All Sis, I'm still Dating All Sis with a twist, Through the Fire, where we are having conversations about overcoming the challenges of life, love, and loss. Because I, my dear, have experienced them all and have t-shirts for every fucking body. Welcome. Hey there, Angie Sunshine. I'm so glad to see you guys. Come on in. You know the rules. If you are here, say hello. But what I am doing right now, I am sharing the live on my Facebook page, and I ask each of you to also share and invite somebody else to come and join us, because we are moving into 2024 and we've got some goals, we've got some dreams, we've got some aspirations, we've got some shit to talk about that maybe other people want to talk about too. So we are live. I am sharing. Please join the conversation. Do the same. Thank you. All right. So I had my phone in my hand for another reason, because you know how it goes. I know that our topic is expectations and mutually beneficial relationships, but we've always got some shit to catch up on before we go there. So what I posted was, tonight we continue our discussion on personal, professional, relationship goals for 2024, my singles and couples only events planned for next year, and the expectations of being in mutually beneficial relationships. And I've got a little twist on that, because I got a call from someone, a message, and then a phone conversation from a man. He wanted some advice, and I said that I would share it on the show in a way where I protect everyone's identity, and do this in a way that is respectful and not entertainment. So I really want some real insight, because the person who gave this information to me will be watching. Hey there, Monique. Good evening to you, dear. So I have some information that I want to share, and in hopes of each of you providing your own insight, some information I can, the person's watching, so that they can get the help that they need in this situation. So I am there's lots of people here, and we are live across all platforms, Andrea. Yes. Okay. So welcome. If this is your first time on my podcast, welcome. If you have been here for over a year, because it's been over a year, are we going on 2 years? What's January? Are we going on 2 fucking years? Wow. Okay. So if you have been here for quite some time, welcome back. I am your host, Erica Alston Buck, and as the words underneath my face say, I invite each of you to follow me on Facebook if you aren't already following me, and like and subscribe my YouTube page, Erica Alston Buck on YouTube. So hey there, Lauren Wilson, welcome. Tonight we are talking about our personal, professional, and relationship goals for 2024. You shared it, Andrea. Thank you. We are talking. Andrea, a guy just hit me up on a dating app, and he's Facebook friends with you. He's 42 years old. I don't know what. I don't know. I don't know. I'm a little old lady here in Havre de Grace, and all the young men. My milkshake brings all the boys to the yard. So, Andre, I want to show you him to see if you know this child, and I'll move accordingly, because I certainly don't want somebody to date my daughter. It said that name. His name is Jamar, and I'm gonna leave it at that, and don't put any more information here. But Jamar is a pretty common name for a little black boy, so I'm not saying anything. But now people can now go to Andrea's page and find Jamar, and then. All right, so I am here. I think the first. Oh, lots of people are here. You know what? I've got to stop staying away so long. Or is this better for my numbers? I stay away for a while, I come back, and then everybody's here, right? I ain't telling y'all when I'm coming back. So the main topic tonight is expectation of mutually beneficial relationship. If you were here the last time I was here, you know that I was about to say in a relationship. I am in something. And I've chosen to make that something exclusive, right? Because we've not defined it. And, you know, my rule, ladies, my choice to be exclusive in this, because this doesn't have a name, is my own personal choice. It doesn't stop me from looking at the menu. It does, however, stop me from doing other things with other people. You are in a situationship, entanglement. I never thought I used that stupid ass word in my life. I'm in an entanglement. And for the sake of my own privacy and the respect of that relationship, because it is a relationship. It's not a relationship. It is a relationship. For the sake of the privacy of that relationship and the integrity of it, I'm not discussing my relationship here or in my column, Single in the City, that could be read in the Afro-American newspaper. Shameless plug. But I do, again, I have someone who provided some insight on their relationship that wants some feedback from you guys. And we are going to talk about our personal, professional, and relationship goals, me, all the above, and adding complicated. You know, complicated is a good word, Monique. Yeah, it's actually as complicated as we make it, and I'll throw some pieces in from here. It's funny, before we started tonight, like my producer requires that I sign on early, so I've been backstage for a little while before we go live with you guys, and we were talking about. I swear my brain just did it. God damn it! Lost it. I'm sorry, guys. The dating events. Thank you. That is so fucking frustrating for me. Thank you. So this morning I had a conversation with a venue about the dating events. Someone needed advice. Thank you, Amel. Thank you, Angie Sunshine. So I'm going to move to the events. So date night, dinner and dancing events. The first series of events will be for couples and couples. That means if you are interested in someone, if you are seeing, you could be seeing them casually, but an opportunity to be out on a date, an interactive, fun date. I'm doing a series of events with this venue. I'm not at liberty to give any specifics right now. Just know that it is dinner and dancing and a date. So a series of those. We are going to do in connection with the newspaper. The newspaper has been asking me to host a singles or speed dating event for quite some time. So I'm finally going to do that in January. So we're preparing for that now. So we're going to do a twist on speed dating. And I'm also going to host a dating game, the traditional dating game with three bachelors, three bachelorettes behind a partition, and a bachelor who can ask the questions, and we will provide a date night experience. So I'm finally going to do the speed dating game, and then some couples only events, in a way to, I don't know, I guess solidify the brand, Danamosis, and give to people what they've been asking me for. So I'm going to do that. Then we are talking about, I've posted all week or past couple of weeks, about my personal and professional goals and moving into 2024. I am a person that believes in resolutions. So if you believe in resolutions, do you? There are a million naysayers that are going to jump all over. Hey there, Alan. There are a million naysayers that are going to jump on social media in the upcoming weeks and have spew out all of their venom as to why resolutions are stupid, resolutions are silly, you should be doing this shit all year. But I am a person that believes in resolutions. I invest in resolutions, and I think that you should too. I, however, do not believe that you should wait till December 31st and start banging out all these goals that you have for yourself. I think it's preparation. We are in preparation stage right now, because resolutions need to be smart goals. They need to be attainable. They need to be goal, like, I want to lose weight. You say that every fucking year. So this year you're going to say, I want to be in a weight that I am happy with, right? You're going to change your language around the resolutions that you set, because you're going to go to the gym for the first 4 weeks in January. You're going to look up, it's February. You're still fat as fuck. You're still eating whatever you want to eat. So make realistic goals. And when I say fat as fuck, I'm talking to myself. That is not me fat shaming anyone. I miraculously, I don't know, I didn't do anything, but the belly that I was trying to lose, well, I did do something. I did the 30-day goddamn challenge. I fasted for some weeks. I no longer look like, I'm in my first trimester. But that was intentional work. And then I'm back to eating whatever I want to eat, drinking whatever I want to drink. And then I'll look up and I'll have to make another smart goal for myself. And for me, that looks like, Erica, stop eating stupid shit. Erica, move. You're 53. I'll be 53 years old in December. Like, do something, because that shit's not just going to fall off. So in planning resolutions, and as we make personal, professional, and relationship goals for ourselves, my hope for you is that you don't wait till December 31st. Friday is December 1st. By Friday, over the weekend, you should start looking at your personal, professional, relationship goals and make them smart. They need to be obtainable goals. Make them realistic. Make them something that you are going to do. What you doing for your birthday? So we were planning for me to be away for my birthday. But he is starting a new position on Tuesday. So that flying out shit is about to stop. And then, Kiri, I was thinking I would just do something at the rooftop again. Not anything extravagant like my 50.2, but just to invite friends and gather there. So I think that's my plan, to do something at the rooftop, get a section, and then all of us just, I think my child's at work on Facebook. She said fun. Are you working, Kiri? She's at work. And she's the new assistant manager of Dollar Tree and Timonium. Kiri's assistant manager. So, personal goals for me. My daughter Andrea was here tonight. I am going to go back to Pilates. I pay for a membership that I do not use. I want to use it. And I also want to go to Bikram yoga. So those are personal goals for myself. Professionally, some of you've seen that in the past week, I've stepped down from several boards, freeing up my time, my energy, for my new commitment to the Afro-American newspaper, so that I am writing more, receiving more assignments, being out and about more, and broadening the brand for the paper for around arts and culture. So those are my professional goals, outside of increasing the number of clients at Treyway, Hey there, Dana. How are you? She says hello to everyone in the room. Increasing the clientele at Treyway, more grant-funded opportunities at Treyway. So I've got my. Hey there, Howard. How are you? Howard, I need to talk to the motorcycle people, right? Hey there, Drea. Look at everyone coming on. Howard, I need to connect to the motorcycle people because the 100 Jeeps, 100 bikes that I've not talked about on anything, but believe me, guys, I'm back. I'm planning. It's 100 BMWs, 100 Jeeps, 100 bikes, 1,000 toys. It's December 17th. It, it can't be fucking December 17th. No, it's in the morning. It's at 12. Okay, it's at 12. And I can be home by 4, Andrea. So this is multiple things going on in my brain. December 17th is my Friendsmas at my house. And is December 17th the Saturday? We're crazy, we can do it. Is that the Saturday before? Can we do Friendsmas on Sunday? Yeah, let's do that. Hey there, Kiara, who's also coming to Friendsmas. Okay, so my life is a shit show. People are like, oh my God, I don't know how you do everything. I can't. I don't. Andrea's back there with a notepad and make fucking sign language and cussing at me and shit because I keep just dropping shit. Okay, so we've got 100 Jeeps, 100 bikes. We've got Friendsmas. We've got date night, dinner, and dancing events through January. We've got the dating game and speed dating with the newspaper, first of the year. December 17th is Sunday, right? So that's the bikes and Friendsmas. Yeah, I gotta make it happen. Even if we do Friendsmas at 6, we'll bump it back because we have not solidified the time. I think if we do Friendsmas at 6 on a Sunday, I wanted at 4. I know the bikes are at 12. I can do the bikes and get the fuck out of there. I can do that. Okay. Stick with the original plan, 4 o'clock. Okay. So I'm sorry, guys. This is not a planning session for my life. But it ties into our personal, professional, and relationship goals. So then relationship goals. I needed to, let me find this person because someone said something. Like, do you know what your relationship goals are? Christmas is on a Sunday. Okay, I have to change it in my calendar. Did I say Saturday, Kiara? No. Let's do it Saturday. Keep it, Kiara. Andrea, the bike's on Sunday, Christmas on Saturday, the 16th. Thank you, Kiara. You just helped us. Friendsmas is 12/16. Okay, perfect. Okay, it was always 12/16. I'm jumping off to send it before I forget. Thank you so much, Howard. So, Howard, before you jump off, the bikes are the 17th. Thank you. Okay, so I just talked about personal goals. I talked about professional goals, and then this shit show just happened with all these events I had. So now we're moving into relationship goals. Like, what are your relationship goals? Hello, Christy Levi. I'm sorry I didn't see you, darling. What are your relationship goals for 2024? And that's a real question. Like, I'd like for you to share with me what your relationship goals are. Because although I am in my situationship, and situationship for this, just because nothing's been defined, right? And you know that I'm the first person to tell you that if nothing has been defined, you are single and you're not in a relationship. You can move like you're in a relationship. You can act like you're in a relationship. You can talk to each other like you're in a relationship. But if you've not had a conversation with each other that says that this is our exclusive, monogamous, committed relationship, ladies, you're not in one. Fellas, you're not in one. Unless you've had a conversation that says, I and you. I'm telling you, it is. And you can put Kiara's comment up there. It may sound fucking kindergarten immature, But gone are the days that you fuck somebody 3 times and you're in a relationship. That shit is over. I'd like to get out more to meet people, to date with the potential of getting in a relationship in 2024. You can leave that right there. I'd like to get out more to meet people. Because, Kiara, that's a very important factor. There are people who want to be in relationships that think that there's a man that's going to fall through the ceiling. You've got to get out. And we talk, I think this is the same conversation that we had in December 2022 as we were moving in 2023, when I told you got to take off your leggings, you got to put on some clothes, you got to wash your ass, because we were coming out of COVID and sitting in the house. Hey there, Vicki Davis. We were sitting in the house. We were working from home. We didn't have to brush our teeth. Didn't have to comb our hair. Zoom was everything that we were doing, and most of us have fallen into this rut that pajama pants and leggings were our go-to. And then we decided, you know what? I'm tired of being in this house by myself. So we did this whole thing through the self-care, and we started doing our makeup a little. We started getting our hair and our nails done, and we started looking the part, because looking the part is half the fucking battle. I don't care how smart you are. I don't care how kind you are. I don't care how big of a heart you have. Men can't see that when you're at the fucking gas station. Men don't see that when you're at the bank in line. Men are fucking visual beings, and they use all of their senses to decide, they can't see your fucking heart. They can't see how your prayer life. I just need a woman that's gonna pray for me. Hey there, Tawanda Jones. Hey, Queen. Real shit, Kiara. That's right, Drea. Vicki Davis, happy holidays. Right. So, if your goal for 2024 is to be in a relationship, Kiara, and other people that may not be, I'm sorry, there's a spot on my face on my computer. Okay, there. No. So, I am always offering up online dating, and it is no longer taboo. Angie Sunshine's comment can go up in a minute. Just let me finish. It is no longer taboo to be on a dating site. Dating profiles are for busy people. Dating online opens up your dating world. There's piss in all dating pools, including online dating. Men are playing stupid ass games, so it is your responsibility to make sure they win stupid ass prizes, and don't go into this thinking that everyone's telling the truth. We've talked many, many times about men who will slow walk you to get the ass. So if your thing is, I'm going to start dating and I'm not going to give him any for 90 days, a motherfucker will wait for you for 90 days. On the 91st day, you give him some, and on day 92, he will not call your ass. So if you are venturing into this dating world, understand that online dating has created such a disposable, dispensable, next mentality that there are so many people playing so many games. It's the same games that when you meet people in person, but because everyone's online. The motherfuckers are saying, I'll never go. They are online. I seen them. So just prepare yourself, right? So in that, when I say they're going to slow walk you, you can wait 90 days. You can have all these rules around celibacy and not giving some any. And then you can be the person that's like, fuck this shit, I'm going to try this on the first day. Understand, if you give somebody some on the first day, you're taking the risk that they may not ever call you again. It's the same fucking risk that you take on day 90. So you create your rules. You create the way that you navigate this dating life. But the only way that you can get a date is to be outside. And outside might even be online, but you got to be somewhere. So I have Angie Sunshine, and then I have Charlene. I have been following this for the last 3 years. My long love relationship broke my heart into tiny pieces. I just live for the moment. My goal is to plan for a different mindset, but I live for the moment for everything and live it now. It protects me. I also told my new friend that is such a smart approach to dating. So what I was saying about this 90-day rule and the people that ain't giving nobody none, if you are living for the moment, you might just give somebody some. The worst thing that's going to happen is you get some and it don't work out for anything else. However, I'm a live for the moment person, right? I'm a live for the moment person with aspirations for tomorrow, right? I'm absolutely going to do what I want right now, but I also have in my head like what I want tomorrow. And tomorrow isn't literally tomorrow, like what I want 5 years from now, what I want 10 years from now. So I'm in this weird place, Angie, where, and that's what we're talking about, what escaped me. The ages and dating people. Like I don't want an old man. And old for me is a mindset. And it's also this look too. I don't want, I'm so over bald heads and gray beards and big bellies. I don't want that. I am as conscious as I can be about my physical appearance, and I would want someone equally conscious. Not being shallow or inconsiderate or selfish, but men expect us to be away, but then they can let it all fucking go. I don't want nobody that has let it go. I don't give a fuck how much money you got, where you've traveled to, what letters you got behind your name. I don't want to do that. So, and Angie, another reason why I wanted your comment to stay up is you also told your friend this, right? So I keep saying something, and I say it in all of my whatever it is that I'm doing. When I say to a person, you can do whatever you want to do, and I can do whatever I want to do. And you can do it with whoever you want to do it with, whenever you want to do it. That is not me saying that I'm out here being a hoe. That is me understanding that until it's something concrete, we're both free to do whatever we want to do, respectfully, of course. I'm not out here just like giving everybody some. No, I'm not just out here gallivanting all over Baltimore. You guys don't ever see me with no fucking body. I don't do that. So it's tough. So relationship goals are, very important to make as we move into this new year. What is Charlene Rich Hooper saying? Hi, Erica. Great show. Can you suggest dating sites? One of my relationship goals is to date intentionally with hopes of being in a one-on-one friendship relationship. So every great guy that I have dated and been in meaningful relationships with came from Match.com. I will always, always, always be a Match.com supporter. Initially, and I've been doing Match.com for many years. Like when online dating first became a thing, I went to Match.com. Every great guy that I have dated significantly in a relationship with has come from Match.com. So Mr. Philadelphia, Mr. Miami, Porsche, and those are the 3 significant relationships that I've been in. And each of those lasted over a year. Because my logic with Match.com is it's a paid subscription at bare minimum. So I'm not a big, I want to sit back. I'm not a big fan of free sites. I think you'll never see me on Plenty of Fish. I tried Bumble. I don't know how to operate Bumble. Bumble's weird. I've never been on Tinder. I'm not Zeus. It's a whole bunch of them. I've never. Free sites are not my thing. The only free site that I use is Facebook dating, and Facebook dating has been great for fun for me. My last relationship, because it was a relationship, well, about 6 months, came from Facebook dating. But Facebook dating, again, Angie just said you get what you pay for. I think Facebook dating is full of people that are interested in seeing how this goes. again, it gives dispensable, disposable gaming, right? Any app that you can just swipe, that you've made no investment in, gives off, I don't care. And people on these free sites are on many free sites. So there's a couple of Facebook groups. Are we dating the same man? And cheater groups. Are you dating this guy? There's all these platforms that you can join if when you decide to go online. And you'll see the serial daters on there. They get posted all the time, and women are literally like, "Oh God, him again." Um, I've never seen anybody that I've dated there, so I'm very conscious and intentional about the way I date online. Charlene, if you've not read my column, it's called "Single in the City." It's for the Afro American newspaper. You can Google my name and "Single in the City." You can Google my name and Afro, and my article comes up, my column comes up. It's weekly, it's in the Afro paper, and I give online dating tips. Hey there, Tony, what's up? I give online dating tips that anyone here who has used them can tell you that they've worked. So I'll assist in writing the profile. Just send me an inbox message. Andre, that's another event that we're supposed to do. We got to do the online dating workshop. And I'm going to do that. I'll do that in January, because my hope is everyone that has relationship goals for 2024, that you have a significant prospect for Valentine's Day dinner. So we're going to do all those things. Quana, stand firm on my boundaries and non-negotiables. Thank you so much, Quana. So we talk about that every week. We talk about so those people who have relationship goals for 2024, you have to establish what your boundaries are, because people cannot respect your boundaries if you're not respecting your boundaries. So you have to write them down. You have to be able to see, articulate, speak what they are, so that you're able to respect them. And if you're respecting your own boundaries, other people can then respect your boundaries. If you don't have any, you're gonna find yourself fucking wallowing around wondering why me. So stand firm in your boundaries and your non-negotiables. So determine what those things are that you are not willing to negotiate. So you have to have a set of standards. You have to have a set of principles. You have to have a set of expectations. Like, what do you want to get out of this dating experience? And then you have to figure out, like, what are the things that you're not wavering on? Motherfucker gotta have a job. That's a non-negotiable. Right? For some people, he must have transportation. That's a non-negotiable. For me, I am dating men. So a non-negotiable for me, I date men who have children, not little children, but I believe men who are fathers, active, engaged fathers, just love differently, right? And because I date younger men, the motherfucker better have kids, because what we're not going to do is have a premature baby with alcohol fetal syndrome and Down syndrome, because I'm old as fuck. So I'm dating younger people, and they gotta have kids too, because we both need to understand that we don't want no babies. Charlene, I actually met my late husband from Match. I'll check out your column. Thank you. Yeah, Match is the way to go. So I want to leave Quanta there, because this is like probably the most important dating advice that you can have. Stand firm on your boundaries and your non-negotiables. And if you have not determined what your non-negotiables are, that's your homework for this week. What are you saying, Tony? No young kids, not nary one. Absolutely. So I get all these. Everyone in my that approaches me on dating apps is either 45 or under, or 50 and older. There's this 45 to 50 that I don't get. But 45 or under, it's like, what I'm not doing is 27, 28, 30. Little boy, go show my picture to your daddy. and come right back. The fuck? So 27, 28, 30. I posted the other day, Lala Anthony, and I think the meme said something about being at the space where you can date the daddy or the son. And right now I'm choosing the son. Like I really, I'm not, I don't want nothing old but money, and new money is good with me. I'll take y'all money. What Angie? I also feel if someone refers someone to you, you should be upfront with the person. Don't hide their flaws. Right. It's okay. Oh, what that matchmaker shit? Oh, I got a single friend. Oh, he is amazing. He's got a great job, but he live in his baby mama basement, and his ex girlfriend expecting a baby. Like, yes. If you don't refer trash. If you wouldn't fucking date him, don't hook somebody else up with him. Yeah, Angie, I knew exactly what you were talking about. Don't hook me up with nobody you wouldn't date. Because if you are referring to me, my first question gonna be like, bitch, why are you not with him? Why? And the same reason you're not with him is the same reason I don't want him. So we're not gonna do that. The lies, absolutely. I got it. Okay, so moving. Personal, professional goals, events. Here we are. Expectations and mutually beneficial relationships. And that's going to put me into the call that I received from a man, and it's 9:06. Perfect timing. Transitioning, y'all. If you can see me glistening, it's because this motherfucking fireplace is on. I turned the heat off in the house because the fireplace be given, but I really feel like taking my wig off and fanning myself with it. It's hot as fuck in here. So expectation of mutually beneficial relationships. So I've got two friends in situations, right? One is a sugar daddy and knows he's a sugar daddy and is okay with being a sugar daddy, right? Expectations. I've never been interested. You guys know. Hey there, DJ Slice. Hey, bro. You guys know that when I first started. Hey there, Cynthia Pines. When I first started dating younger guys, we would joke about me not buying a PlayStation or getting nobody no rims on their fucking car, right? And we started that. I dated someone that was 31 years old, right? 31, and and let me say this, and he's an amazing man. Like, he's a great guy. Like, his shit is together. Like, I'm not just out here dating people, children that ain't got shit going for them. Like, great guy. So, so I dated 31. We dated Dr. 37. And who else? Oh, the Delaware dude was 36, 37. So we did that, and that was, when we were having fun. That was testing somebody's children water. But they were all like, Delaware's an engineer, 37 is a fucking doctor, 31 is an educator, but not a teacher, right? And I wasn't minimizing teaching. Thank you for your service. That was so we've got, so the two people so we got sugar daddy that's fine being a sugar daddy. I want a sugar daddy. Holidays are coming, Hanukkah, Christmas, my birthday. Yeah, that was fun when it was fun, but I'm not interested in sugar daddy. But just if you are interested in sugar daddy, there is sugardaddy.com. There's a dating app for everybody. You want a sugar daddy? There's an app for that. I don't want a sugar daddy, and I don't want to be nobody's sugar mama. So when we talk about expectations and mutually beneficial relationships, those of you who have been with me for a while know that my only goal in life is to have a mutually beneficial relationship. Healthy relationships are mutually beneficial. They are mutually beneficial. Like, no one person is giving more than the other. And we're not talking about money or material or tangible things. I don't care what is being given. It is mutually satisfying. Like, both parties are mutually satisfied. Both parties are taking away from this experience enough to keep them satisfied and to keep them in a position to keep choosing each other daily, right? Mutually beneficial relationships. Both parties are equally receiving enough from each other that keeps them in position to want to choose each other daily, right? Because relationships are about, I wake up every day and I choose to be with this person. One of my biggest life lessons about relationships and choosing a person came from a sponsor many, many, many years ago. And in this relationship thing, when I first found out about my fear of vulnerability and blah, 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 and my ability to self-sabotage, I've got my shit. I've got my shit. Oh, mutually benefiting in caps. Mutually. Absolutely. Because, and Monique, you'll be able to appreciate this. No, first let me get this point because thank you, leave that there. I was told early on that if you are in a relationship with someone or considering a relationship with someone, when you look at this person on paper, right? When you look at the person on paper, and this is for everyone, if you're in a relationship with someone and on paper, is this someone that you could see yourself with in 5 years if nothing about them ever changes? And the reason you're looking at them this way and considering that nothing changes, because there's no guarantee that anything's going to change. The only thing that will change a person is their desire to change. And you can't pray that away. You can't hope that into them. You can't take them to church and have no water sprinkled on them. The only desire for someone to change comes from them. So the person that you're with, if nothing ever changes, if their bank account doesn't change, if their closed-mindedness doesn't change, if their nitpicking doesn't change, if their gaslighting doesn't change, if their reckless mouth doesn't change, if the fact that you keep asking them to take you out, I saw someone, you keep asking for date night and they don't do it consistently, is that someone that you want to be with for the next 5 years? And if next 5 years is a no for you, okay. If next 5 years is a no, is this where you want to spend your next 12 months? Is this where you want to spend the next 6 months? Or would your energy, emotion, and efforts be better used on someone that has the things that this person doesn't, but you're so fucking afraid to move on or spend some time by your goddamn self that you put up with this versus moving on? Asking them to stay out of jail. It's no guarantee they're going to stay out of jail, boo. If they ain't staying out of jail now, what's going to happen in the next 5 years is going to keep them out of jail. So, mutually beneficial relationships, and as Monique said, mutually in capital. Because, and it's going to lead me to, I know I got to wrap this up. The man who asked about, so he's dating someone, and they had the conversation. So he's exclusively dating a woman who said to him that he doesn't make enough money for her. And I asked him, did he hear her? Because for whatever reason, she needs him to make more money. She needs it. Hey, Carter, I'm sorry I missed you, darling. She said he doesn't make enough money. So then my question to him was, is your income going to change? Are you going to get a second job because this motherfucker think you don't make enough money? Or, like I just said, if your energy, emotion, and efforts should be used somewhere else, because there's another woman that you make more than enough money for. So then I thought to him, one, I've never told a man they didn't make enough money for me. One, I'm not looking for anybody to take care of me. Like, a man needs to make enough money to pay his fucking bills, keep my mama fucking basement. A man needs to make enough money to take care of his children, his bills, his responsibilities, and have something left over for when I say, can we go out for dinner and drinks or something? And he's able to say yes and not wait till my next paycheck or some goofy shit. Like, I'm too old to wait till your next paycheck. So when a woman says, so maybe those women are here. Ladies, when you say that a man doesn't make enough money for you, what does that mean? And it's going to lead. So the next thing that I said to him was, I'm in a position in my life where I can date whoever the fuck I want, right? I can date you if you have a car, if you don't, if that's what I chose. I'd much rather you have transportation and decent transportation, because I don't want to leave the restaurant and your Kia has been stolen with the fucking USB cord. Um, you okay back there, Andre? Oh my God, where's his Kia? That's not the life I want to live at this point. So I am at a place though in my life where I can date whoever I want. You can have a whole lot of money, you can have a little bit of money. I don't care. I don't care. Your little bit of money need to be able to take me to get something to eat or give me a margarita on a Wednesday or Taco Tuesday. Like, I just need you to be able to responsibly take care of yourself and have something for when I want us to do something. I don't think it's outrageous. So the women who say men don't make enough money, I remember when I said shit like that. When I said shit like that, it was because I wanted your fucking money for me. I needed your money. I needed you to help me pay my fucking bills, at least get my nails and shit done. So when she said to him, he doesn't make enough money, I went into my whole spiel about what I just shared with you guys. I don't need a man to make enough money. I need the man that I am dating to do whatever it is within his capacity for me. If you make a little bit of money, I want you to do what you can within your capacity for me. Because you're expecting, whether you say it or not, people are expecting you to do what's within your capacity for them. If you can cook, a motherfucker wants you to cook for them. Like, that's within your capacity. If you're an organizer, they might want you to fucking help them with their appointments and shit. Like, this is a level of expectancy within your capacity. How does she know how much he makes? Because just because he doesn't spend it on you doesn't mean he doesn't have it. I think that he had a fucking gut-wrenching, honest conversation with her. And we've talked about this before. Don't go telling people all your fucking business. And I'm not asking you to front or act as if, but don't talk about money. That's always going to bring a problem. Religion is always going to bring a problem unless y'all both holy rollers, scripture quoting, Bible toting, praise the Lord, two people. Wait a minute. I'm seeing if my head can hide the person coming in. Nope, it's not gonna happen. Is that Aiden? Yeah. Okay. My grandchild's coming in from the movies. Aiden, come show everybody your sweatshirt. Oh, Aiden's my phone from outside. Can you stand up? You see her shirt? And what did his say?
I love my girlfriend.
Yeah. Can you pick the plant up? Yeah. Maybe it's time to bring it in the house. I put a plant outside to be watered, and every time we go out there, it then commit the suicide laying on the fucking driveway. So yeah. So she said. So I said to him that, what boyfriend? Isaiah. Been here. We all know. We actually like her. She goes to church every Sunday. We just talked about that. She goes to church with Isaiah. He's a senior. They went to homecoming. Aiden. I love my boyfriend. Look, Tony, I was over this. Now you're about to give me PTSD. All right. So she said that he doesn't make enough money. And then and I said they had a conversation about being in a committed relationship. When I dated, I valued that. What's Dana saying? I don't like it even totally. What's Dana saying? When I dated, I valued that that he told me the truth from jump, and it matched with his actions. Right. My biggest thing is consistency. Right. My biggest thing is consistency. That you're consistent, and then I know what my love language is. So I also implore you all, if you don't know what your love languages are, Google that shit, read them, figure out which of the five are yours. I know that my love language are words of affirmation and physical touch. My love language used to be gifts until I bought myself every fucking thing, and I'm like, gifts. I like thoughtful gifts. I like little tiny things that you had to hear me, see me to give me. Y'all saw my post about my gummy bears. He was he was here one night. He was eating. I was like, "What are you eating?" He was eating gummy bears. So, oh, give me one. It was like, they're all gone. I was like, they're all gone. You didn't give me one. You didn't give me one of your gummy bears. Blah, 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 blah. And we went to bed, woke up the next day, and he was chewing. I was like, what are you eating? And he was like, when I checked the bag, there was one gummy bear left in there. I said, you checked the bag? There was one gummy bear in there and you didn't give it to me? I just asked you for the gummy bear last night. And the next day, I was talking to him on the phone, and he was like, go outside. Go check your porch. And I went to check my porch. And it was a big ass bag, a big ass box of 50 bags of gummy bears. That is a thoughtful gift. Didn't cost anybody a whole bunch of fucking money. I don't care what I have. I don't care what I have. I don't care what the fuck I wear, what I carry, what I do. Like small, thoughtful gifts. That's all I need. The whole world knows that I'm a flower person. I go to the fucking grocery store myself and buy myself flowers. A man can buy me fucking the bunch of flowers from a little Hispanic person on the side of the road. I don't care. It is thoughtful gifts. So my love language is words of affirmation, physical touch, and thoughtful gifts, right? And words of affirmation for me is I do a lot, and I could be doing more if I didn't talk myself out of it. So on many occasions, I will bounce my ideas off of you. I will tell you what I'm planning to do. I will tell you what I did. And I really need someone that says, you know what, you can do that. I married my husband because he was my biggest cheerleader. Because I need a cheerleader. Like I got negative self-talk happening in my head all the time. I don't care who people see or what people believe, or people think I wake up and go, oh, life is perfect. Life is perfect. I've got everything. No, I wake up and fucking full of anxiety going, I can't, I'm not. So words of affirmation are needed for me. So it's very important for me to have words of affirmation. And when I say something to you, that you don't say shit like, are you fishing for compliments? Why would I have to fish for a compliment from a motherfucker that said they give a fuck about me? Why would I have to fish for compliments when the moment I step outside, I get 5.6 billion fucking compliments. I'm not looking for no fucking compliment. Words of affirmation and fucking compliments are two very different things. So, Mr. Man, the woman said you don't make enough money. And unless your money's going to change, she said what she said. And a part of why we get jammed up in relationships and expectations is because we're not clear. We're not clear. She was clear. She said, you don't make enough money for her. And unless your money's going to change, you're not the man for her. For whatever reason, she needs your money to be up. And you wanted to reveal to her and tell her every fucking penny that you make, that's on you. So then the holidays were coming, and she decided that she didn't want him around because her family was coming. You don't make enough money, and you're not good enough to be around my family. Like people, when someone tells you something, we got to believe it. There's nothing that you can give, do, or say your way out of not having enough money and not being good enough to be around my family. So when we talk about expectations, they have to be clear. I am looking for my person. That's my expectation. I want my best friend Like, I married Edward Buck because he was my best friend on the fucking planet. I married Edward Buck because he was the most nurturing, supportive man I've ever met in my life. I married Edward Buck because he was the best father that I'd ever seen in action. I will never be able to take those things away from that man. Those things still hold true, even though we are divorcing. He is still all of those things for me. If I call Eddie right now and said, I think I want to do A, B, C, that motherfucker will say, you can do it. You got this shit. You've done better. Kill that shit. Like, that is, so my expectation when I tell you, listen, I'm talking to you. So your expectations when you tell a person what it is that you need and they don't give it to you and you still choose to be there, you had nobody to blame but yourself for your unhappiness, for not being satisfied. Because before the show started, I said to Andrea, what I asked you, I said, we're talking about buying people stuff, being a sugar mama. I was like, it's people out here that's not getting nothing but dick. Sis, you cooking meals, you cleaning up the motherfucking house, you doing shit, you buying shit, you pulling out your card, and you ain't getting nothing but dick. I don't know who that's for, but me and Andrea decided before the show started that dick is free. Good dick is free. But you paying and you showing up and you doing and you giving and you getting average dick. Good dick is free. And every woman got a good dick. Break in case of emergency. Because I had a post earlier this week and someone called someone, oh, no, I know who it was. I read a post and she called someone her forever friend. This is the person that she can go and get dick from forever. Every woman has a forever friend. So while we're setting up these boundaries and our non-negotiables and our expectations for us to move into 2024 with mutually beneficial relationships, mutually beneficial. I get what I want, you get what you want, and we are satisfied. We're so satisfied that we continue to wake up each day and choose each other. Not true. I'm on the struggle bus for real, for real. I need a forever friend. Wendy, you have a forever friend. You might not like him. There's somebody in your phone right now with some good dick, Wendy. If you call him right now, he'll give you some. And he will give you some next week, and he'll give you some next year. There's somebody in your phone. And he might not be working right now. The best dick is broke dick. Because that's all they got. All they got. All they got. What? They go, what? Well, Anita Baker, you the best that they got, baby. But what if he married? Church. At this point, it's time for benediction. I ain't fucking with nobody, man, because I don't want nobody fucking with mine. I made you laugh out loud. Okay, that means that you know that dick is in your phone and he broke. How bad you want some dick? You ain't got to pay for it. You might have to go pick him up. Send an Uber, Wendy. Keep your pride. Don't go pick that motherfucker up. Send an Uber. And then get up, put his ass back in the Uber, and send him on his way. But you got good dick and you ain't pay for nothing. You ain't to cook it nothing. Cook it nothing. Because we talking about the dick. You ain't got to cook the dick nothing. You ain't got to wash the dick clothes. You ain't got to clean up the dick house. You ain't got to set no appointments for the dick. You ain't got to pull out your card. You ain't got to do nothing. So it's time. 59 minutes and 30 seconds. I got 30 seconds to say goodbye. I will be here next Sunday. And I will be here every Sunday as we move into 2024 because we are going to continue our conversation about personal, professional, and relationship goals. Those of you who are intentional about going to 2024 in a relationship or at least dating, putting your toe into the dating pool, I implore you to join me each and every Sunday night, 8:30 for Through the Fire podcast. I am your host, Erica Austin-Buck. I will be here. I will be here every Sunday for the rest of the year to get us ready to move into 2024 with the new year, new you, new book. Let's do it. Boundaries, expectations, mutually beneficial relationships. Ain't got shit to do with money. Making certain that the person in your life is doing everything for you within their capacity. Because you are. And you deserve it. I'll talk to you next week. See you soon. Bye.